Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. And today, just a quick full body stretch. Let's start at the top of our mat. Rolling those shoulders up and back and just let those shoulders slide down and away. Let's isolate those shoulders. Give that right shoulder a roll up and back. And shoulder slides down and away. Left shoulder rolls up and back and shoulders slide down and away. Let's do those both at the same time. Both shoulders come up. Palms open to the front. We stand tall in our mountain pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, sit to chair. Pull the hands to heart center. Weight shifts to your heels. Inhale, rise. And as you exhale, open those arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, sit to chair. We're going to open up the mind, the body, the heart, and just allow today to be an amazing day. We're going to let go of tension and stress that might be hiding anywhere in the body. And just giving ourselves an opportunity to move, to flow. Let's take it down to chair and hold chair. Chest is lifted, shoulders are soft. Find your breath. A little shift of your weight forward. Keeping those heels down, stretching through the calves, to the Achilles tendons. Noticing if one side's a little tighter than the other. My right side's a little tighter. Shift it back to your heels. Can you lift your toes and wiggle them? And rise. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms to the sky. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Give a little extra push through that left palm. Maybe turn your gaze to the sky. Inhale it up nice and tall, and exhale, lean to the left. Give a little push through that right palm. Maybe turn your gaze up towards the sky. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands behind your head, and as you exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Close the elbows around the ears. Big, full, deep breaths. On your next inhale, we lift the head, opening those elbows nice and wide. Release those arms down by your sides. Once again, standing tall to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands through heart center, bend those knees. Release your hands and extend those legs. Nice stretch in that lower back. Bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. Feel that little gentle pull. And gently sway side to side. And breathe. So if you've been away from your mat for a little bit, just noticing, holy cow, body needs a little love. If you're very consistent with your practice, nice work. That's what matters, guys. It's not about doing practice for 60 to 90 minutes. It's about being consistent. Coming back to center. Release your arms. Slowly shift your weight to your heels and bend those knees. And we're going to bend those knees as much as feels good to you. And then I want you to stay wherever that is. Find your breath. A little tuck of your chin. As you exhale, begin to extend those legs. Back to your forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Extending those arms out nice and long. We inhale it up to our modified plank. And exhale back to child's pose. 2 more times just like that. Inhaling it to plank. Just checking in with that breath. And exhale it back to child's pose once more. Inhale it up to that modified plank. And back to child's pose. Inhale, lift just slightly enough to reach that right hand through, palm to the sky. Reach as far as you can reach. And then gently release that right shoulder, right side of the face to the mat. For our thread the needle. Inhale, lift, pulling that right arm back through, extend it out towards the top of your mat. Left hand passes through, palm to the sky. We turn and place that left shoulder, left side of the face to the mat. And breathe. Inhale, lift, releasing that left arm out and sitting it back to child's pose. On your next inhale, we come to our modified plank. Exhale, crocodile down. Inhale, press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Right knee bends, left heel presses towards the mat. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. And then just walk it out. A couple more times each side. Allowing that head to be heavy, face soft. We inhale it up to the balls of the feet. And exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And exhale, let your heels gently sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee can come down or knee can stay off. We circle those arms up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Bring the palms to touch. Stay low in those legs. All the fingers interlace but the index finger and thumb. And as you exhale, arch it back. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. We turn and place that left elbow to the right knee. Press against the knee and work to bring those hands towards heart center. Long through the spine. Breath slow and steady. Inhale back to face front. Extend those arms to the sky. Circle the arms forward. Back of the hands pull towards the back of the mat. Open the palms. Spread your fingers wide. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, circle those arms up and overhead. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg to the sky. Add a flex of that right foot and a bend of the right knee. Draw your heel towards your bottom. Releasing that left forearm to the mat if you like. And turn and take your gaze out underneath that right arm. Just feels so good. Moving, breathing, letting go. Extending that right leg, gazing back towards those left toes. We come back to that left palm, sweeping that right knee through, foot to the inside. To pigeon pose, let's walk it out. To sleeping pigeon, stacking those hands or extending those arms and just relaxing the forehead either to the back of the hands or toward the mat. We take a big breath in and squeeze every muscle in that lower body. And then exhale, sink. Breathe, slow, steady breaths. We slowly walk those hands back up, coming over onto that right hip, sweeping that left leg around, crossing that right or that left foot up and over the right knee, wrapping the crook of the right elbow around the knee, sit up as tall as you can sit, and turn and take your gaze out over that left shoulder. Left sit bone working to find the mat. If you're listing over onto that right hip a little bit, pretty normal. Just see if you can get that left sit bone down. And then gently release, allowing that left knee to open out to the side. We're going to adjust so that left ankle is just beyond that right knee. And gently press. Feeling good. If you're like, wow, this is really challenging. All right, breathe, do your best. Just give what you got today. Gently releasing that left hand, circling and sweeping that left leg around behind, hand on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee to the mat if you like, otherwise knee is off, and we circle those arms up and overhead. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. One more time, inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink, stay low. Bring the palms to touch. Interlace all the fingers but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. And inhale it up nice and tall, pulling the hands to heart center. We turn and place that right elbow to the left knee, pressing against the knee and working those hands towards heart center. Just creating as much rotation, much twist as feels right to you. We turn back to face front, extending those arms overhead, circling those arms forward, back of the hands pull towards the back of the mat. Open the palms to the sky, spread your fingers wide, opening up that heart, the chest, looking up towards the sky, seeing potential and opportunities. We circle those arms up and overhead, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. Add a flex of that left foot, a bend of that left knee, and draw your heel towards your bottom. Coming down onto that right forearm if you like. Turning and taking your gaze out underneath that left arm. What do you feel? Hopefully it feels pretty darn good. We once again extend that left leg, gazing back towards your right big toe. Right palm comes back to the mat, and let's sweep that left knee through. Pigeon pose. Let's walk those hands forward, stacking the hands, or extending those arms. We take a big breath in and we squeeze every muscle in that lower body, and then just surrender it in. You can do that again if you need to. Squeeze in. You can do it a couple times if that feels right, and it really helps let go of that tension. Just find your breath and check in. So this journey, each time we step onto our mat, such a gift in so many ways. Finding a space to open. And as we open, we let go of stress, worry, anxiety, but we open ourselves up to possibilities, to love, to nurturing. Can you feel it? Slowly walk those hands up. Come over onto that left hip. Sweep that right leg around. Right foot comes up and over that left knee. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee. Sit up as tall as you can sit. And really work to get that right sit bone down. Lengthen the spine. And turn and look out over that right shoulder. How's your breath? You can close your eyes if you like. Where do you need to let go? Is there any place in particular? Slowly releasing that rotation, and we're going to let that right knee roll open. Just kind of pulling that right knee out and away from you a little bit so that right ankle is just beyond your left knee. And then a gentle press, if you like. That external rotation through the hips. So nice. And gently release that right hand, circling that right leg around. Back to our pigeon, hand on either side of the knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And let's walk those hands back. Knees come down to tabletop. Take a big breath in. Tummy comes down towards the earth. We lift our gaze and our sit bones to cow. Exhale as you hollow the tummy and chest. Lift your spine towards the sky. Tuck your chin to cat. Inhaling it back to cow. We're going to do 2 more each direction. Working out any kinks in the back. And back to neutral. Breathe. And let's sweep those feet to one side. Come over onto your hip. Sweep your feet around. Slide on down towards the top of your mat. Legs long, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands. And then your face towards your knees. We lengthen and reach the crown of the head towards the toes back towards the crown of the head. Huge and beautiful stretch down the backs of the legs. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. We turn and crisscross those legs. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale it up, nice and tall, reach to the sky, and exhale, other side. One more time, each side. Breathe, slow and steady. Last one, this side. Lengthen and reach, hinge it forward, release your hands, and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. And just a huge heartfelt thank you from me to you. I appreciate you being here. I hope your day is amazing. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.